Hello fans, welcome to another piece of news. Today we have a bombshell that is shocking all Pittsburgh Steelers fans. But first, if you are not yet subscribed to our news channel, then take this opportunity to subscribe, leave a like here too, because these videos are a lot of work to make and we bring everything here to you firsthand. Now, today we have the bombshells. Let's go to the first one today. Steelers likely to seek trade for Christian McCaffrey to bolster Aaron Rodgers-led offense. The Pittsburgh Steelers have finally found their quarterback for 2025. After months of speculation, the franchise has signed Aaron Rodgers and secured a veteran presence under center. However, despite this important step, the rest of the roster still needs reinforcements, especially in the running game. While the addition of DK Metcalf was a smart move to boost the passing attack, the lack of an elite running back on the roster remains a weak point. Given this, a trade for Christian McCaffrey from the San Francisco 49ers could be the Steelers' next big move. This is a forecast scenario, not confirmed news. McCaffrey could be available, and the Steelers need to act. McCaffrey is coming off a subpar season, having played just 4 games in 2024, totaling 100 rushing yards and no touchdowns. Still, his record speaks for itself. More than 6,900 rushing yards and 58 touchdowns in his career. On the 49ers side, it's time for adjustments with Brock Purdy's recent contract extension, a 5-year, $265 million deal. San Francisco may need to lighten its payroll. That leaves room for a possible trade involving McCaffrey, who still has market and trade value. Steelers need more than Jaylen Warren and Caleb Johnson with Najee Harris. Now with the Los Angeles Chargers, the Steelers brought back Jaylen Warren and drafted rookie Caleb Johnson. Despite that, Warren is a better fit as RB2, and Johnson is still inexperienced to take on big responsibilities. For a veteran quarterback like Rodgers, the presence of a reliable running back is essential. Having someone like McCaffrey on his side, capable of running, catching passes, and being an effective outlet, would make Pittsburgh's offense much more balanced and unpredictable. Arthur Smith's system could revitalize McCaffrey and her offensive. Coordinator Arthur Smith, McCaffrey would have a chance to find his feet. With a more balanced running backs committee, he wouldn't have to be on the field for every play, which could help preserve his health and reduce the risk of further injury for the Steelers. McCaffrey's potential addition would represent an aggressive but necessary move to maximize their chances of success with Rodgers. If Pittsburgh is truly in win-now mode, they can't afford to let this opportunity pass them by. Steelers may target Baker Mayfield if Aaron Rodgers fails. The signing of Aaron Rodgers as the Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback for the 2025 season has drawn attention, but it has also raised a number of questions. At 41 years old, Rodgers is returning from a season marked by injuries and underperformance, which raises uncertainty about his ability to lead the team throughout the year. Despite having Mason Rudolph as an immediate backup, someone who has already proven to be a competent replacement, the Steelers could find themselves in trouble if Rodgers fails to perform as expected or gets injured again. Given this scenario, journalist Brad Gagnon from Bleacher Report suggests that the franchise should not hesitate to seek a bold solution, signing Baker Mayfield, quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We won't speculate on injuries, but if the Rodgers experiment fizzles out quickly, the Steelers shouldn't just accept the end of the season. Mayfield would be a logical option in that scenario, especially if the Buccaneers get off to a rough start. Gagnon wrote, Mayfield, a former No. 1 overall pick, is enjoying a new career after 2 strong seasons in Tampa Bay. Since joining the team, he's made the Pro Bowls and helped the Buccaneers reach the playoffs in both seasons. His performance earned him a $100 million contract through 2026, while Tampa is projected to make another run in the postseason, especially since it competes in one of the NFL's weakest divisions. A negative turn of events could pave the way for a Mayfield trade. From the Steelers' perspective, pursuing Mayfield would be a way to keep their chances of an immediate success alive. If Rodgers can't deliver at 30, Mayfield is a more reliable option than Rudolph and young enough to represent a midterm solution. Still, Gagnon points out that Pittsburgh could also take a more conservative approach, accepting a possible transition year in 2025 and looking for a new quarterback in the 2026 draft, targeting a name to be the face of the franchise for years to come. In any case, everything will depend on Rodgers' performance. If the veteran proves healthy and productive, the Steelers will remain firmly in the playoff race. But if that plan fails, Baker Mayfield could emerge as an impactful alternative to avoid a lost season.